Ooh, what's that? Ah, we have a bird coming in. Fantastic. Oh, yes, several birds coming in.
Within 2 hours, the first vultures to land are lappet-faced vultures, the biggest in Africa. We're then joined by whiteback vultures.
That's it. This is what we were waiting for. Now we have action.
In no time, the carcass is covered in squabbling birds. And now we have a raucous scrum. Each bird can eat 10% of its body weight in one meal. The stomach acid of vultures is stronger than that of most other animals, so they're able to digest rotting flesh.
Okay, so now that the birds are concentrated on the food, my next plan is to move around and see if I can get a little bit closer on foot.
I'm going to have to keep an extremely low profile. Unfortunately, that means crawling the length of 2 football pitches through an awful lot of thorns.
Apart from all of the squabbles, the sound of it is just extraordinary. You hear these big squabbles like those 2 whitebacks there going beak to beak. There's the sound of tearing sinews and bone and scrabbling beaks. It sounds like a vision of hell. It's easy to see why they've been so maligned and misunderstood over the years. The head is completely naked of feathers so that they can plunge it into a carcass and not get their feathers caked in blood. And the ones that are just dripping with goo and gore. I mean, they just look like a pantomime villain.
But vultures are essential garbage disposal units, cleaning the bush of dead animals that would otherwise rot and be a focal point for disease. It's taken just half an hour for these vultures to strip this carcass to the bone.
Unfortunately, vultures are also one of the most threatened groups of animals on the planet. There are lots of reasons for that, but the worst is a veterinary drug. Farmers use it on their cattle, and unfortunately when the cows die, the vultures come in, they feast on it, and the drug builds up in their system, and it kills them. In some part of their range, 98% of their numbers have completely disappeared. And that is obviously a tragedy, but it's also environmental Armageddon waiting to happen. Vultures, some of the most important creatures you'll ever find in any environment, and also undeniably fierce.